Imagine turning 25 and learning that your birthday cake is not the only thing your friends have prepared for you. In Denmark, some unmarried birthday celebrants are taken outside, secured to a chair or post, and covered from head to toe in cinnamon. The scene may begin quietly: an ordinary street, a few smiling friends, and one suspiciously large paper sack of brown powder. Then comes water, sprayed or poured onto old clothes so the spice will cling instead of falling immediately to the ground. A first handful lands on the shoulders. A second hits the hair. Within moments, the person nearly disappears inside a cinnamon-colored cloud. To an outsider, it can look less like a birthday and more like a public punishment invented for the internet. But the custom is real, even if the most dramatic videos show only its loudest and most exaggerated form. The basic idea is simple: reach 25 while still single or unmarried, and your friends may mark the occasion with cinnamon. If the same person reaches 30 without marrying, tradition says the spice can become black pepper instead. That second stage is the detail that turns a strange birthday prank into a story people rarely forget. Yet calling it Denmark's age 25 rule creates the wrong impression from the beginning. There is no law, no government ceremony, and no official inspection of anyone's relationship status. This is a private social ritual organized by friends, relatives, classmates, or colleagues, and it changes from one group to another. Some people receive only a light dusting. Others are given cinnamon pastries, a joke gift, or nothing at all. The spectacular scenes online are memorable precisely because they are not the only way the tradition is practiced. A quiet birthday with one spoonful of cinnamon is unlikely to become viral. A person tied beside a bicycle lane under several kilograms of spice probably will. Social media therefore magnifies the extreme version until it appears universal, compulsory, and far older than anyone can easily prove. To understand why the custom survives, it helps to look beyond the powder and examine the Danish culture of birthdays themselves. Birthdays in Denmark often combine warmth, flags, cake, songs, and a willingness to tease the person at the center of the celebration. Small Danish flags may decorate the table, the cake, the doorway, and sometimes the entire route leading to the party. The atmosphere is affectionate, but public embarrassment can become part of the entertainment when everyone understands the joke. The cinnamon birthday fits this pattern by turning a private milestone into a shared performance among people who already know one another. The target is not chosen by strangers. The spectacle depends on the relationship between the person being celebrated and the group arranging it. That relationship also explains why reactions vary so widely, from genuine laughter to visible discomfort. For some Danes, the event feels like an absurd badge of friendship. For others, it is a tradition they would rather avoid. Consent, personality, and group culture matter more than viral captions usually admit. The historical explanation, most often repeated, leads back to traveling spice merchants. In earlier centuries, merchants who traded pepper, cinnamon, cloves, and other valuable goods moved between ports, markets, and commercial towns. Long journeys and an unsettled working life could delay marriage, creating an association between spice traders and older unmarried people. Danish language preserved terms connected to that image, especially pebbersvend for an unmarried man and pebbermo for an unmarried woman. The words are commonly translated as pepper bachelor and pepper maiden, although their cultural meaning is richer than a literal translation. It is tempting to draw a perfect line from those merchants to today's cinnamon shower. But history is rarely that neat, and the exact evolution of the modern prank is not documented step by step. Modern cultural sources repeat the merchant story because it provides a logical and memorable explanation for the spices. What remains safest to say is that the language of pepper and unmarried adulthood is old, while the present ritual has developed informally over time. Cinnamon at 25 appears to function as the milder warning in a two-stage joke. The spice is aromatic, visually dramatic, relatively familiar, and easier to treat as playful than pepper. At 30, black pepper raises the symbolic intensity and connects more directly with the traditional Danish words. The progression creates a miniature narrative, cinnamon first, pepper later, with marriage imagined as the escape route. At 25, the message is a teasing reminder. At 30, the joke returns with a sharper smell and a stronger cultural reference. Even here, however, practice is inconsistent. Some groups mix spices, invent their own versions, or abandon the ritual entirely. The meaning of single also shifts depending on who is planning the celebration. Some friends target anyone who is not legally married, even if that person has a long-term partner. Others reserve the prank for someone with no partner at all. A few apply it loosely simply because the birthday person will tolerate the joke. There is no national referee deciding which interpretation is correct. The location can be just as flexible as the definition. A cinnamon birthday may happen outside a family home, in a courtyard, beside a workplace, at a student residence, or during a private party. In smaller communities, the public setting can make the event feel like a local ritual watched by neighbors. In a city, it may unfold quickly on a pavement between parked bicycles and people heading to work. Some celebrants know what is coming and arrive in old jackets, disposable coveralls, goggles, or clothes that can be thrown away. Others are surprised and discover too late why their friends asked them to step outside. The preparation is practical rather than sacred. Water helps the powder adhere to fabric, hair, and skin. In more extreme versions, people add eggs, oil, foam, or other sticky substances, but none of these additions defines the custom. They are modern escalations designed to make the result messier, funnier, and more visible on camera. Cinnamon itself is almost perfectly suited to a short visual story. Its warm brown color contrasts strongly with pale clothing, gray streets, red brick, and the restrained tones of a Danish neighborhood. When thrown into the air, the fine powder creates a cloud that instantly communicates scale, chaos, and transformation. A clean person becomes unrecognizable in seconds, and the ground records the event as a dark circular stain. Every phone held nearby turns the ritual into content before the birthday person has even been untied. The camera favors the largest bag, the thickest cloud, and the most surprised reaction. What disappears from the short clip is the negotiation before the prank, the regional variation, and the fact that many Danes never experience it. A viewer may conclude that every unmarried 25-year-old in Denmark is hunted down by law and covered in spice. The reality is more uneven. While known nationally, practiced enthusiastically in some circles, lightly in others, and ignored by many. Anecdotal accounts often describe the custom as especially visible among younger groups, students, and communities where public birthday pranks remain popular. Elsewhere, people may know the tradition only from friends, news reports, or the same viral videos seen abroad. Its flexibility is probably one reason it survives. The ritual can shrink to a pinch of cinnamon or expand into a carefully staged outdoor spectacle. It can be affectionate, competitive, embarrassing, or theatrical, depending on the people involved. And unlike a formal ceremony, it requires no institution to preserve it. A group of friends, a birthday, and a bag of spice are enough. The aftermath is far less glamorous than the video. Cinnamon collects inside shoes, beneath collars, around bicycle stands, and in every fold of wet clothing. Friends who created the scene may spend the next hour brushing pavement, carrying bags of ruined clothes, and trying to remove the smell. The powder also introduces risks that cheerful clips rarely mention. Breathing a dense cloud of dry cinnamon can irritate the nose, throat, and lungs, especially for people with asthma or respiratory sensitivity. Particles in the eyes can burn and require immediate rinsing with clean water. Fine organic dust can also burn rapidly under the right conditions, so candles, cigarettes, fireworks, and open flames should never be near a large airborne cloud. Protective glasses, restrained quantities, clear consent, and distance from the face make the difference between a playful ritual and a dangerous stunt. The point of understanding the tradition is not to copy its most extreme version. It is to see how an old linguistic association, a modern birthday prank, and social media have combined into one of Denmark's most recognizable customs. At its best, the cinnamon birthday is a deliberately ridiculous declaration that a person's friendships have reached a milestone with them. At its worst, it can become humiliation intensified for an audience that values spectacle more than the person inside it. That tension explains why the tradition produces both laughter and criticism. It also reveals something broader about cultural rituals. They survive not because everyone follows them, but because each generation decides whether to repeat, soften, or reinvent them. For many people, 25 now arrives without cinnamon at all. For others, one suspicious bag beside the door is enough to reveal the entire plan. And if the birthday person believes the danger has passed, Danish tradition keeps one final line ready. At 30, the cinnamon may be replaced by pepper. Whether charming, awkward, affectionate, or excessive, the custom turns relationship status into a public story written in spice. In Denmark, a birthday can leave more than candles on the table. It can leave a brown cloud in the street and a warning about the next 5 years.